Hey Perth, I've got no time to talk, but I'm coming to your town. That's why I'm flying out right now. Get your tickets.
Well, in our latest installment of the Confess Your Sins series, where we ask you in a very specific field, what are the naughty
This is a W video.
things that you've done there, which
if he
obviously when it comes to high
If it gets thrown up later, then I'll call it out. But otherwise, he's good.
schoolers, you got good, check out that video. It was the most recent one, where we asked you about Muck Up Day. You already know this is going to be good if you're from Australia. If you're from America, Muck Up Day is probably our equivalent of Halloween, except you get to do it every year. We got to do it once in our entire life, and then they banned it just because of...
What? They banned a holiday in Australia? That's crazy. What does it say? Portable classrooms were destroyed in a fire, and then, yo, what? Police said a group of 150 teenagers, many not students of the school. Yo, that's honestly crazy. They committed arson, bruh. In 1999, at the end of the year, Muck Up Night got out of control when one teenager was stabbed and another one bashed. Yo, that's actually crazy. Died in his... Dude, that's okay. Nah, good that you guys got that shit banned. That does not happen in America, bruh.
A few thousand kids committed serious crime.
How many did he say?
And then they banned it just because a few thousand kids committed serious crimes. Well, as a YouTuber would say, it's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, G.
We decided to ask you, what was the...
Yo, actually, speaking of, did you know that, I don't know where this lady was originally from, but they actually got a lady recently for causing arson to a, I'm not going to give any of my own opinions on that, but anyway, she got sentenced, and honestly, that was crazy. It was like up in Wyoming or something. Oh, I have no idea what. Anyways, her sentencing wasn't like super terrible either. I think it was like 2 years in prison and then 3 years on probo, so not even super bad.
Prank that got Muck Up Day banned at your school, and either these are all urban legends or you all have extremely similar minds. The 1700s fear of schools not only uniforming children but their brains seems to be correct.
Bro, and they want to claim that not Americans, just in general, that the IQ is going down, when in 1999 they were literally committing a whole bunch of crimes.
Around, take a look at this video. It really is stunning. They're calling this a teen takeover. Take a look.
Yo guys, Future Me here, and actually I ran into something on TikTok later that day, and you just saw it, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show the full clip, but I'm just gonna describe what happened in that clip. So what ended up happening is these group of kids, that same lady you saw right before she got taken down, these kids pretty much curb stomped them, and that's all. That's pretty much the entire video. They do the riot stuff, and then the crowd just continues, and that's all that it really shows. So yeah, Future Me here saying I take that previous comment back. The IQ has definitely gone somewhere. Anyways, back to the video. I just thought I'd mention that. You gotta be good.
I mean, everybody seems to have the same prank. It's always pesticiding a penis onto the lawn, putting grease on the handrail. You got that one from Fireman Sam. Fuck off. As a result, about 99.5% of you have been firewalled. Here's what remained. As always, haven't seen these before. It looks like we're starting off with a very succinct one. Poured cement down the toilet. Everyone should just replace all the words that they put with, we cost the public schooling system millions of dollars. Someone shit in the teacher's lounge microwave and turned it on for 3 hours the night before Muck Up Day. Holy hell.
That's honestly kind of crazy. I feel bad for that teacher, for real.
Hell, much like the shit, that was just a warm-up. Isn't it incredible that from greater apes to humans, it seems like if somebody wants to disrespect someone, it's always... You saw this in Sentinel Island, apparently.
Yeah, really, you want to know who else did that? Amber Heard. Well, let's not get into those details.
That's their version of just saying, fuck off, we're full. It's just to spread their cheeks. My school was in the bush. Ah, that's a prank on you, bro. Some genius thought it'd be awesome to light a fire in said bush. I don't think he knew that was Muck Up Day. That just sounds like the kid at the school that was always like, I just like the sound of the fire alarm. Which led to a...
For real. And then those are the kids that are always saying, like,
What if we went and burned down a block?
I'm not going to say anything in terms of what people typically say, because that was never me. But I just know there are people that like find arson so fun. The idea of arson would be so cool. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's not a flex, and you're weird for that.
was having to evacuate and the fire trucks having to show up. See, there we go. Dude, I'm telling you, it was just a prank cover. He just wanted to see them and be like, dude, just leave when you were 15. From then on, the school allowed the Year 12 supported a concert. Wow, that's so much better than Buck Up Day. Shit musicians forcing you to listen to.
Yikes. So you guys didn't already have like plays and a talent show and stuff?
God, what a celebration to the end of school life.
Yeah, you're telling me, bro.
Which also got banned, thank Christ, when they played a video of a fat dude in the year doing a bikini car wash run. Come on, dude.
You're telling me that wasn't funny? I would have been in class laughing, bro. I would have been belly chuckling, bro. That's hilarious.
He needed to make the night entertaining. Everyone was suffering in there. That guy's a hero. He should be canonized.
bro.
It's a small country town, as if that's not better than...
It was a canon event. It got banned because it was so boring, and then that guy brought up the show, and it was just a canon event. They had to shut that shit down.
The bloody tennis player that won silver in the 96 Olympics or whatever the fuck you have in the town square. It was banned at my school for the classic mattress in the pool trick. Why is that a prank?
Mattress in a pool trick? They were throwing mattresses in a pool? Does that shit float? Or does it sink? I would imagine it's heavy enough to... No, it floats, because in the movies, it floats.
Fills up with water and becomes heavy.
Wait, what?
Oh, like too heavy to move.
So it's canon that it actually sinks? It like soaks up the water and then it sinks.
Okay, yeah. Not one, but three on top of each other. Well, as I just learned, that would be very difficult, wouldn't it? The first grade they hired to pull them out snapped like a twig, and they had to get a second.
Yo, what size were the mattresses? Were they just regular twin or were they like double twin? I think, isn't twin the smaller one or is king the biggest one? I can't remember. Imagine it was one of the biggest ones though. The 3 biggest mattresses. It broke the crane. They should have just emptied the pool, waited for that shit to dry, and then just took them out.
One. You see,
It's not that hard, though. It's not
get
that-
it. I do
Yo, guys, it's not that deep.
get that there is this very fine line between innocent prank yard fun and just like destroying an entire community's resources.
For real, the mattresses in the pool really wasn't that bad. But when it came to the other things of arson, I'm sorry, bro. That's not even a prank. That's not funny, bro. That's cringe. Corny. You're doing too much.
National Party, the parliamentary equivalent of Muck Up Day. Barnaby Joyce should be saying this a lot in his speeches. The member for New England has promised 100 dams. He has so far delivered...
Oh, sorry. I apologize. I take back the corny. I mean basic as shit. Because there's like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of people that are just like, arson is so cool. And like, they just fuck with the idea of arson so heavy. It's like so weird, bro.
Zero. Bro, it was just a prank. And all the environmentalists that are worried about that dams, as we've just learned today, just chuck 3 mattresses in them. Completely unrelated to Mark Update. Well, what's the point of you, mate? But someone got a tool shoved up their ass in wood tech class. Well, thank you for informing me of this, and I'm sorry that I questioned you. What tool? Because I've seen that rack. They range from just a little tiny Phillips head to banned at my school for several reasons. God, that jeez.
Several reasons? What did everyone do that day, bro?
You gotta give principals this. They're pretty lenient. A couple of students all took a shit on the rolled a basketball in the shit. Started throwing the
Wait, this is one event though. This is all one event.
shit smear basketball at the like that the principal was at that point. Guys, can we just cool it a little bit? Like, he was willing to play along after that. Year 12, please stop throwing that. Okay, alright. I think that this is in order at this point. First warning. I mean, shit on me once.
But you guys ever had the teachers that were like, this is your first and only warning, and then they wouldn't do shit? I had so many teachers like that, bruh.
Shame on me. If that wasn't enough, and let's be honest, it would be in most schools. Like, imagine if you did that in a private school. One of the security guards probably would have shot you. A group of boys also hung their mate on the cross outside the chapel. It was a private school. Fuck me. He was wearing nothing but a pair of Crocs.
Yo! Dude, I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude,
That's actually fucking crazy. Whoever contributed to that is actually insane. Dude, does this guy have fucking pictures? Where was that? Hold on. He didn't even fucking say. Okay, never mind.
I think at some point you have to... I don't know if crucifixion's a prank. I guess Jesus...
Bro, it's literally not even a prank. I mean, okay, I think I know where he's going with this. In terms of Jesus, okay, maybe he could have said it's just a prank, bro, because he fucking resurrected himself. You know what I mean?
was wearing Crocs, so it's in theme. I can give you points for that. Not my school, but I know a school nearby me had
that was
muck-up
not
days
where you went
severely
with that.
scaled back when the seniors let the school's prize show ball out of its own to run loose. Damn.
Let the prize bowl run loose? Bro, they probably had so many hospitalizations for real.
Okay, so that was obviously an ag school, and wouldn't it be amazing if your school was like one of those, you know how they just have like sports schools, tech schools, yours was the school of matadors? Only for it to run onto the
Me, I would be at that school.
nearby highway to get hit by a semi-trailer. Ah, yes, the matador of the tech world. That's fucked. A group of boys released a bunch of chickens into the school. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, this is another classic. You paint a number on chickens. So, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. And then the teachers for the whole day are going, oh no, where's chicken number 4? This has happened 3 years in a row, so I'm still looking for those other number 4 chickens. The teachers are having a hard time.
For real, I'm not even gonna lie. They had someone actually do that at my high school for their senior prank. And I was like, ha ha ha. Bro had me dying. Laughter, tears. Shit was so funny. So original.
I heard a couple of chickens. Okay, that is a great image, isn't it? That you've turned these highly educated people into sheepdogs. Eventually, the groundskeeper got a shovel, hit one over the head, and killed it. Okay, I don't know why there's such an insistence
Yo, why was it cheese?
on us watching PG movies even when we're over the age of 16 when you're allowed to go in and kill
Yeah, but they're gonna fucking murder a damn chicken in front of the entire class.
something, but oh, fair enough. Laws, am I right? A group
Yeah,
of
for
girls
real.
saw it and they started crying. Good times. Well, it looks
Hey.
like I was wrong about
Yeah,
the number 4 chicken prank. It looks like the groundskeeper well and truly found number 4, and winner chicken dinner. He got a feed out of it.
Let's go. Alright.
Couple of years ago, some guy brought his dirt bike to school and drove through the main halls.
Yo, speaking of, someone actually did that at my high school, and I'm not gonna lie, they were the coolest in that school. I'm not even finna cap with you. They were one of the coolest guys at that school.
With it. What a legend.
Okay, I can't even cap. I didn't. Yeah, for real.
It's
Never
a
mind.
tiny private high school and everyone knew everyone. He filmed the whole thing and got a couple of million views on YouTube. Far out! This guy's multitasking. He's just a dead... God, I'd love to see where he is now. He's probably this generation's Evel Knievel. And much like Evel Knievel, I'm assuming he's dead. It's the only interesting thing that happened.
Dude, okay, according to one of my friends, apparently one time, they had their principal before they were finna leave. He like out of the gym, bro. Like out the gym. Someone was telling me a story about that, so I don't know if it's fact or cap, but I'm gonna treat it like it's fact because that's cool as shit. Imagine your principal resigning and he pulls up on a motorcycle, just out the fucking gym.
And in that school year. I do like that a lot of these, the premise is, yeah, I just went to a boring private school where nothing happened in the entire 6 years and it was just this monotonous limbo of a life. And then one day, for some reason, one of the kids decided to steal a rocket from NASA, crash it into the groundskeeper site and say, hey, groundskeeper, Willie, clean that up. It's just weird. It's just like boredom,
Y'all tell me you wouldn't do that?
boredom, fucking just clown show. Oh, and this just in, hot off the presses, we have the actual footage of the event, which I shouldn't be surprised by. He said it was on YouTube. I think it is. Anyway, look, let's watch.
Yo, we actually found it. Let's go. Alright, nice. It kind of went something like this. Let's go. They had someone right at the door. Why was that kid right at the... Dude, imagine that. I could not, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't even imagine that. Imagine being that confident. You're that one door.
It's a
like,
high
fucking,
budget
like, don't go
production,
over-
multiple camera angles. You can do it! Nod.
Nah, honestly, underwhelming. Honestly, he's pretty cool still for doing that, but underwhelming.
He's so fat.
Hey, he said it, not me. Hey, he said it, not me.
Such strain on the wheel suspension.
That's why it got 3 million views, bro.
Right, yeah, there it was. Because before that, I was thinking that you just went to, you know that scene in The Simpsons where Bart enters Mad Magazine office and the chick's like,
Listen, kid, you probably think lots of crazy stuff goes on in there, but this is just a place of business.
that guy just went through and everyone looked so bored. And then your response of, yeah, nothing much happened. Just most of the teachers there had ant heads and Uncle Sam rose from the dead to become principal. It was a pretty normal school.
That was so irrelevant, it just didn't make me laugh.
Our muck-up day was banned after a couple of guys tried to build a zip line out the window.
Yo, that's cool as shit, bro. Someone tried building the zip line. Yo, from the window. How would that even go? Would you like use the hanger? What would you even use as the fucking rope? Yo, guys, let me know what would you use as the rope?
In between two buildings on the second floor. Whoa! Christ, that's not really a prank. That's just an episode of Mythbusters. I saw them testing it for a while with increasingly heavy objects.
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, they probably started with like a fucking pencil to make sure that pencil could go down, and that shit probably looked so goofy.
Dude, you went to
Yo, imagine they got the Hot Wheels track.
a school for the gifted, far out. And it genuinely seemed to work pretty well, but the first person to have a go managed to break it as soon as they took off. Okay, so
That is tough. Imagine you put like a fucking like 30-pound dumbbell on there, and it did good. And you're like, well, that's 30 pounds, and the average like high schooler is like 120. That's tough.
it was a school of the near gifted and fell a good 5 or 6 meters onto the concrete. Holy shit.
That's
that
tough.
kid sounds like one of those little baby birds that you see on the side of the sidewalk. Not sure if he was okay. Like that you just left that suspense in the air for everyone. Well done, sir. Very weird.
For the sake of this video, we're gonna say that he was okay.
Kids. I went to the same high school you did. Oh, did you? Ooh. Do you
How does Blood know that?
remember the studio theatre sign? If that was there in your day, a massive sign that was on the building visible. Yeah, well, it's not there anymore to the public from the pavement. On the first day of muck-up week,
Muck up weak.
I wasn't even there for day. But Emma, chap liver. Jesus, when did you go to my school? 1910. Do you remember when Ned Kelly stole one of the horse carriages? No! One of my mates broke in and removed some letters so it spelled tit eat. Yeah, that's so good, but now, isn't it amazing that when you do hear one of these things, you immediately just go into chimp mode, be like, yeah, okay, this is in the middle of a heat wave. With the age of climate change, you're just going to have to get used to this.
Don't put your climate change messages into this, buddy.
I'm gonna completely ignore that guy. You see, when it comes to climate change, there's actually a really real word. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm just fucking kidding.
You know, it's amazing. There will be 5 or 6 comments of people saying like, oh my god, the propaganda, can you imagine?
Mind your shirt.
That's the other one.
For real, and I guarantee you that's probably gonna happen on my fucking video too.
Those are the 2 things that people are concerned with. My rampant climate alarmism and my unironed shirt. Hey, bro, we're talking about pranks here. I don't have an iron.
What? Thank you. What do you mean? What the fuck the face?
Start of the week off strong, and no teacher ever figured out who it was. Legend. I am very annoyed that you got a week though. Fuck me dead. And I bet you went there on Saturday and Sunday being like, what, it's still a week? Oh, my armpits, yeah, sorry. Muck-up week incident. This is an incident report. Look at this. Part of our school's muck-up week. It was a milk run on the oval. For those who
You fucking hissing at me? Why are you hissing at me for, bruh? It's not that deep, bro. Chill.
don't know, and I don't, you scull milk and you run in circles until you... And that was just the start. You
What is months?
still have to think of 6 days more. Shit. As the teachers notice 100+ boys, yeah, the boys, slowly making their way to the main oval with 2 liters bottles of milk and food dye from Woolies. Hey, you can't say you didn't learn anything in chemistry. They promptly coned it off.
What? His? No, not you. Him on YouTube. Oh, I see what you mean. My fault. Yeah. You know.
And sent everyone home not to negatively impact the school's public image for people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this was too long.
Vomiting the
This one's too long. I'm
for
just gonna skip
weekend
this one.
cup week. I've got mixed
Damn,
feelings
that was
about it
great.
because of
Yo, guys, that was a crazy week. We finished that shit in like 10 seconds.
those reasons, but I have to say, you guys, like, it's one of those things of, oh, kids these days have got no imagination. We did not think of that. Hats off to you people from the roaring...
He said hats off. I gotta put a hat on now. 1 sec. Damn, I took this shit off like a fucking minute ago. That's gonna be a new rule, bro. Anytime they say hats on or hats off, I gotta do the opposite of what the fuck it says. Or, not the opposite, but just like the vice versa of whatever I currently got going on.
20s or whenever this was. I gotta say, a lot more creative than I was originally led to believe. This was phenomenal work on everyone's... You truly did earn the ban in every one of those instances, and I salute you. Now, On to more pressing matters. We hear that mechanics have a few stories. So if you are from the Mechanicus faction falling on one of your mates' heads, look, we'll take them all. Keep it short and sweet though, unless they're sick like this last one. Look, just give us stuff. Thank you so much for your time. Come see my live show. Really appreciate life. I feel like running out there just being like, where's some milk?
We don't know the content. We finished the video already. You guys came in at a really bad time.